Everybody take a deep breath with me. Need y'all shut your eyes and get lost in the story. Okay. Slow tilt onto a rainy New York City bridge with our hero, Solid Snake, taking long drags of a deep Marlboro. As he starts to quicken his pace, bang! This man whips off his raincoat and free dives off the sides of a bridge. I said, oh my God, is this man gonna call it quits? Is the pressure getting to him? No, jabroni, he's attached to a bungee cord. He's free falling, and just when you thought it couldn't get cooler, this man turns on the invisibility. Now, shasha! He's invisible, falling on to a large tanker boat. He lands. Ah! The rain gets into the invisibility. No more invisibility, because who would have thought that cloak wasn't rainproof, y'all? After that, we get hit with the most incredible Metal Gear Solid music you could ask to date. The music score starts to rise. We pan down onto an epic shot of Snake in the Rain. Welcome to Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Right after that, Octagon calls me, says, Snake, I need you to get to the control room. I need you to tell me where this boat is going, and you need to get down and take some photos of Metal Gear, because guess what, everybody? Everybody and their mama now's got a Metal Gear, and I don't know why, but they do. Guess who's running this boat? It's Revolver Ocelot himself. He's got two hands now, and he's still as bad as before. And I'm thinking to myself, oh snap, are we gonna square up with this guy? Just as I thought I knew what was going down, Kojima hits me with the 1-2 punch. Swoosh! Russian helicopters fly in. They start dropping off the scariest of jabronis you could ever imagine. They got infrared goggles on, and they're murking the boat crew. And when I say murdering, I mean slice your neck, toss you off the side of the boat murder, okay? Now, we got a three-way, y'all. It's me. It's the jabroni up in the control booth, Revolver Ocelot, and it's now a bunch of Russian soldiers led by this dude in a goofy Russian hat. Now, Solid Snake and his gosh darn dump truck ass shoved in there with two watermelons has to shimmy shake his way to the depths of the boat. We move, we stealth through, we get to the control center. Now, just when you thought, oh, our mission is complete, no, we look outside the window. There's this chick out there. She's on a phone call. She's like, guess what? The mission is complete. We're gonna seize Metal Gear. I'm like, oh snap, what the heck is this? Turns out this lady is the daughter of that crazy Russian leader with the weird hat, Gazpacho. Gazpacho's telling her, yo, you got a baby. You need to get off this boat, go to freedom in New York. She's like, Dad, don't tell me what to do. He's like, you need to do this for the baby and for me. She says, nah, I'm down with the cause. I ain't going nowhere. She shoos off the helicopter that was gonna come pick her up. I come out. I'm like, freeze, lady. She's like, what are you doing out here? He's like, yo, you got a big ass gun. Throw that thing off the boat. She's like, all right, cool. She throws it off. Now Solid Snake and her are having to stare down. We're talking, right? She's got a giant knife. Snake's like, hey, here's what I want you to do, lady. Take that knife, whip it off the side of the boat now, too. She pulls it out. She's playing games with my heart. I'm like, lady, are you going to chuck this off the side of the boat? Guess what? She flips the thing sideways. A bullet comes out the back end of the knife. But guess what? Lady, this is Solid Snake you're messing with. Matrix dodges the bullets. And now we're on to our first ever boss fight of Metal Gear Solid 2. We're on the side of the boat. Olga, this lady has 2 health bars. One for her, one for the baby. No, it's not for the baby, you jabroni. It's gosh darn it, her fatigue. You can knock her out because we got a trank dart gun, which is super dope. Or I can murder her if I want. We're not gonna murder this innocent lady with a baby. That's messed up. Don't do that, nanobiologist. So what we do, we trank dart her. I'm fighting her on the side of the boat. I'm behind some cover. She's behind some cover. All of a sudden, she's like, oh snap, Snake, you got the upper hand. She cuts a piece of the tarp to try to block my visibility. No, lady, this is Metal Gear Solid 2. Now I can stand on my tippy toes. Now I can shoulder shimmy shake, right? I move off the side of the tarp flies off. She's like, oh snap, you caught me. Now I'm gonna turn on this giant light. I'm like, I'm blinded. Guess what? Shoot out the light. Now I'm trank darting her. Bop, 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 bop. She falls asleep. Mission accomplished. Or so you thought, because now Octagon's like, yo, Mike, it's crazy out there. You need to stop this stuff. And I'm like, you're right, bro. Because Revolver Ocelot and Gazpacho, they up to some bad stuff right here. So now we got to get back through. We got to get down into the depths of this ship. We got to find the next Metal Gear, and we got to put a stop to whatever the heck Gazpacho and Revolver Ocelot are doing. It's took a long turn there, Kevin. Everything was going as planned, right? I'm on the boat. I got a plan to freaking stop Revolver Ocelot and President Guzpacho, right? Then all of a sudden, I'm taking photos for my guy Octagon. I'm uploading the photos. Then all hell breaks loose, Kevin, right? Everything goes to just absolute shit. Then all of a sudden, that thing goes off. He's going to take back Metal Gear Ray to the president. Snake is just floating in the harbor. He was only 100 yards away from the mainland. Like, what you tell me? The man is dead. Psych, doesn't matter. 2 years in the future, we're going out to this big oil tanker looking thing, and we got to shut shit down. And now all of a sudden, I'm this jabroni who I don't even know. I don't even like this jabroni, Kevin. Then there's left turn, right turn. There's a vampire here. There's Russians over there. There's SEAL teams over there. There's this lady with a rail gun who just doesn't care about anything. She's looking for a challenge. She wants somebody to battle her. And this little jabroni, he ain't gonna battle her. Then all of a sudden I meet this one jabroni. His name's Indica Jones. He's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, you Snake? He's like, I'm not Snake. I'm like, you ever heard of Snake? He's like, nah, Snake sucks, but here's a cigarette. And I'm like, dope, cigarettes are dope. They're not dope, but they're dope, right? And then all of a sudden he's got cockroaches coming out of him as if it's Men in Black, right? He's like, oh snap, is this the cockroach guy from Men in Black? I don't know what's happening anymore. Then I meet Bomb Daddy, and he's like, yo, I trained this one jabroni, fat dude, and he's making bombs, and I'm making bombs. You got to stop the bombs. He's rubbing cologne on the bombs so you can smell the bombs. It's like, what is happening in this video game right now?